Hello everyone, today I'm going to be doing an eyeshadow look using Lorac's Tantalize Eyeshadow Palette. Thank you all so much for watching and please stay tuned. Okay, as usual we're going to start off using a primer. Today I'm using MAC's Painterly Paint Pot and I'm taking it and I'm rubbing it all over my eyelid. Next I'm going to take the first shadow from this palette, and it looks white in the palette, but when you start to blend it out onto the lid itself, it turns into a nice golden color. It's very pretty. It reminds me of NARS Albatross. And I also wanted to mention in my other video that was from the how-to series that if you have an eyeshadow that's a golden color, you can take that and use it as your highlighting color. And this is definitely one of those eyeshadows that you can do that with. As you can see, as I'm patting it onto my eyelid, you see how it's changing color. It's turning into more of a golden brown, kind of bronze color. It's very, very pretty. I love, love, love this color. Okay, so towards the actual inner part of my eye, I'm using a different eyeshadow by Lorac, and it's called VIP, and it's from a collection that I bought a few years ago from Sephora, and it's from their Personalities collection. So once again, I'm taking that white eyeshadow, patting it all over to my eyelid, and then towards the inner part of my eyelid, I am placing the VIP eyeshadow. You see how it's a little bit darker in contrast to that light kind of golden bronze color, like that kind of Midas touch kind of golden color towards on the outer area and the outer V area that I placed in the Lorac palette, and then the darker golden bronze colors coming from the Lorac VIP Personalities collection eyeshadow. Next, I used Wet n Wild's Vanity Palette's lightest brown shade in my crease, and I blended it out. In this clip, you're just seeing a continuation of how I applied the eyeshadow, but I just want you all to know that I did put a light brown shade in my inner crease. Now I'm applying my liquid eyeliner using Maybelline Stiletto Lash Liner in Blackest Black. And I believe before I even put on this liquid liner, I used Urban Decay's, yeah, I definitely did. I used Urban Decay's Zero pencil to line my lash line, because this liquid liner in particular I've had for a few months. It's drying out. So as I start to draw the line, it's darker in some areas and lighter in others. So I decided to use a pencil first. Now I didn't quite like the line that I formed here, so you're going to see me take a little makeup remover wipe and just wipe it off. You know, as the saying goes, if first you don't succeed, try again. Well, that's the way I feel sometimes about liner. Just practice, 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 and you'll definitely get the hang of it, and you'll get the line that you're looking for. Now I'm using Prestige mascara, and the name of it's called My Blackest Lashes, and of course the shade black. And it's one of my favorite mascaras because it provides so much thickness and fullness and length for my lashes. Once I finish applying my mascara, I like to take a metal mascara comb and comb through my eyelashes just to get out any clumps of mascara, and just to make it look fuller and longer, because once you get all those clumps of mascara out, it's just going to elongate your lashes. Now I'm going to define and just polish up my eyebrows, because my eyebrows are pretty sparse towards the beginning of them, and I use Maybelline's Define a Brow in medium. You do not want to use black as your eyebrow color. you always want to go a shade or two lighter than your brow. That would be your perfect match. You can even use a light brown eyeshadow and fill in your brows that way. And once I finish filling in my brows, I like to take a spoolie, and a spoolie is a mascara wand, and I like to brush it through. And I think that works so much better than the lash comb that has a brush attached to it. It just brushes out the brows so evenly, so effortlessly, and so nicely. Now I will be using my Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer in the color Sand, and I'm using my Sonia Kashuk multi-purpose brush, and you can use any buffing brush or any foundation brush of your liking, and I just like to buff it into my skin just to make sure that it's blended in completely. You want to make sure that there are no harsh lines and that, it just looks as natural as possible. So now I'm taking my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind powder, and I'm just setting that tinted moisturizer so that if for whatever reason my skin looks oily, the powder is going to help to mattify it, and it's going to help my tinted moisturizer to stay on so much longer. Now I'm just going in with a brush and just blending everything out. Now I'm applying my concealer with my Real Techniques brush, and I'm using the concealer, the Revlon Photo Ready Concealer in medium. Okay, now I'm just contouring my chin, my cheeks, and in a few minutes you're going to see me contour my forehead. This is my quick, I'm in a rush, I need to get this done and get out of here contour, and that's exactly what I use. I use a big fluffy powder brush in order to just contour really fast. But I do kind of hold down, you can see me holding down the brush and kind of tapering it a little bit. Just so that I have more control of the contour and more control of where the powder is going. Now I'm going to take my e.l.f. blush in the color Pink Passion, and I'm not completely putting it on the circular, most inner part of my cheekbone. I'm still keeping it on that contour line that I've shown in my how-to series, and I'm just blending it out, and just a really nice soft pink color, which is just perfect for the summer.